MNM Party Zone.
MNM.
Ray, good evening.
Good evening,
First,
Thibaut.
we start with you because Caroline, my colleague, is just telling she was always watching you every night,
Yeah.
and she wanted to become a Ray Cox when she was older, but then a female version.
Yeah.
So now you're in front of each other.
What happened? Did you succeed? What does it
Well,
mean?
I don't know, but I used to watch you every night, really. I used to watch MTV all the time, and I watched you. I actually remember one day you had Take That in the studio.
Many times, yeah.
Yeah, and I remember Robbie Williams taking off his pants. I never
Yes.
forgot that.
Because that was, a lot of girls don't forget that, because that was the time when Robbie, just before he left the band, so
Yeah,
he was
exactly.
he was a bit in trouble. He was drinking a bit too much lager
Uh-huh.
and other things, and I just thought it would be very easy to get him to show his ass for nothing.
I
and
remember
so
that.
he did. Oh, good. Did you like it?
I really liked it. Yeah, I really liked the show. Yeah, I used to watch it every night, really.
You must have been about 2, Caroline.
Wow. I'm really
een
flattered now.
complimentje.
Thank you, Ray. I
Een
really like
complimentje.
it.
Ray die even laat weten dat Caroline zo wat 2 jaar moet geweest zijn. Maar Caroline, ja, die is 18 of zo. Het scheelt toch niet veel?
Natuurlijk, ja,
Voilà,
18,
voilà.
zo is het.
Ray, you were like the host of Most Wanted for years and years, and then there was Party Zone. Caroline just doesn't remember it as sharp as what it was for you, I guess. Can you tell us again, because you brought someone with you, someone very important to the show, James Hyman.
Thank
Hi,
you.
James.
Hello, how you doing?
James was actually the producer of the show, so he was the one, if you want to know about Party Zone, which was a legendary dance show across Europe, way before anyone else was doing it. I mean, James is the man to say.
Okay, James,
what was
tell us.
Party Zone,
Okay,
James?
what was Party
Basically,
Zone?
what it was just a show where you would, I would show all the latest videos, the dance scene. And what's amazing, I think, is, today we've got Facebook, YouTube, computer games, the internet. This was all before that. So, same with Most Wanted. This was going out to 60 million households in Europe before the internet. It was very powerful. And Party Zone was a club culture show. We interviewed Prodigy, Goldie, the Chemical Brothers, Moby, all the big names in dance and club before anyone knew who they were. And we would follow them, play their videos, interview them at festivals, just reflect the club culture. And, very proud to have done that. I mean, as I say, because now anyone has got a camera, has got the internet, has got YouTube, they can just go and stick a microphone in someone's face and say, look, everyone's accessible. Back then, there was something special.
But now, tonight, for instance, thousands of people are going nuts on a party called Party Zone.
Yeah,
Does
and
it
our
still-
lawyers are, my lawyer isn't joking.
But does
And Eminem's lawyers, the rapper. When you're saying Eminem, I'm like, where is he?
but Eminem is a good friend of us.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
It's-
That's all right then.
It's all a deal. It's
Yeah.
it's okay. Don't worry about it. So you're going to do an act tonight. What can people expect? Ray Cox and James
Aren't we
Hyman?
stripping naked as well? Aren't we? Come
Yes,
on.
I think-
Ray knows more about what we're doing.
Yeah, we're going to wear these little tight leather German lederhosen with naked arses, which we thought would be a good thing. Now, to tell you the truth, it's not an act. We were just, I was just proud to be invited along because it's all about the 80s and the 90s, and I do, I am credible in that era. Although I still listen to music now and I'm still working now,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about nostalgia.
Exactly, it's
But-
good. He's right.
But tonight we just wanted to have some fun, and so they said, "What do you want to do?" And I said, "Well, actually, I haven't been a DJ for 25 years."
So you're going to do a DJ act tonight, then?
Yeah, James will be making all of the technical things happen, and we put a playlist together of good 90s songs, some stuff from now, and we just hope it's going to go down well. If it isn't, then you'll find us backstage crying.
Okay.
And our lawyers will be calling you up saying, "Where's our £5 million for using Party Zone?"
And then
If it
we'll
goes
rush out
well,
on
we-
stage
yeah.
and show our asses, and everything will be okay.
Great guys, great guys. Thank you for dropping by.
Thank you for inviting
Okay.
us.
No, Ray. Someone asked at the SMS inbox if you still chat with Marcel van Tilt. Even kaderen, Marcel van Tilt en Ray Cox, die waren samen aan het werk destijds op MTV. Die zaten daar allebei. Do you still see him? Do you still hear each other?
I first met Marcel, of course, many years ago on MTV, and we worked together quite a lot. And every time him and I get together in front of a television camera, something special happens. There's a magic that happens that neither of us know what it is, but it happens, and we can improvise for hours. So, and actually, I was walking down the street the other day in Antwerp, where I now live, and there was Marcel on his little bicycle, and we saw each other again, and we promised each other that in 2011 we'll do a show together on Belgian TV.
Really?
We'll do something together. Yeah. Although he's very busy.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. He's really busy. What's it going to be like?
Well, we both
you
want
do?
to do something about music, but I have a bit more of a crazy idea. in my head.
With Lederhosen, right?
Possibly, James. You quite like Lederhosen,
I
don't
do.
you?
You and Marcel in Lederhosen.
You think Caroline likes Lederhosen? She'd look better than we would in Lederhosen.
It's the first time I hear about this idea. Is it just brand new?
Yeah, well, you know, when I went onto his show, he has these summer chat shows.
Yeah.
I went there last year, and every time I see Marcel, I say to him, we should be working together. Something happens when we get together, we should be using that. Oh, well, I'm really busy, and I'm writing a book, and I've got 5 TV shows, he says. But this time, on the last show, he said we should do an old school music show, something for 2 hours long, something really good. And then I said, well, let's meet in Antwerp and we'll have lunch. And we're both convinced that this year we will do a show together.
Okay, that's some very good news.
Is it?
Really? Yeah, really. I mean
It is really good news.
And I think
really.
a lot of people will be very happy to hear it. So
As long as it's going to be live.
yeah,
Yes,
do
it has to be
Well,
live,
yeah.
Caroline, exactly.
Okay.
My dream, actually, before I say this, is my dream would be to do a live Belgian show with Marcel in Flemish, me in French, and both of us a bit in English, so we could have a national Belgian show. That would be a dream.
Okay. Wow, sounds like a good idea. In any case, I wish you for tonight, James and Ray, thank you for dropping by, and I wish you a very, very nice act with Lederhosen, I hope. I may hope.
Disappointed now, isn't he?
A little bit. But just have fun.
Thanks,
That's
Tibbo.
most
Thanks a
Thank you.
lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Caroline.
Bye-bye.